Welcome to the realm where the true power lies beyond the surface, where strategy, perception, and mastery of oneself are the keys to influence. Today, we're peeling back the layers of what it really takes to stand above the noise, to turn the game in your favor, and to shape your destiny intentionally. Are you ready to go beyond mere existence, to become the architect of your own success? Then let's begin. Part 1. The Illusion of Goodness. Many walk through life believing that simply being good, honest, and virtuous will open doors and grant respect. But the truth is, in this world, kindness alone is often a vulnerability. How many times have you played fair and still been ignored? How many moments did your integrity seem to serve others more than yourself? The message society preaches, that goodness is enough, may comfort your conscience, but it's not how the world operates. Nietzsche once said that the meek may inherit the earth, but the strong shape it. Because what truly commands respect isn't just the virtue of intention, but the mastery of perception and influence. The world rewards those who make the right moves, not those who cling to idealism blindly. Part 2. The Real Game. Machiavelli's Wisdom. Enter Machiavelli, not as a villain, but as a realist. His insights reveal that human nature is inherently self-interested, fickle, and often ruthless. Virtue without cunning is like a ship without a rudder. In The Prince, he teaches that projecting strength, even when you feel vulnerable, is necessary. Morality is not an obstacle. It's a tool used strategically. Knowing when to show your hand and when to conceal it, the ability to play in shadows, is what separates the leaders from the followers. Reflect on those who have achieved greatness. Do you think their success was solely driven by good intentions? Or was it, at times, a matter of calculated moves, hidden agendas, and mastering the art of perception? Power is less about what you possess and more about how others perceive you possessing it. The most effective rulers, entrepreneurs, and influencers understand this deeply. Part 3. Protecting yourself in a predatory world. The real danger isn't in being too good. It's in being naive. Many believe that everyone plays by the same rules, but the reality is, the world is full of predators disguised as friends. Opportunists can sniff out innocence, exploiting it for their gain. So how do you stay safe? Through strategic kindness, knowing when to be generous and when to be guarded. Machiavelli's principle is clear. Sometimes, it's better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. Ask yourself, what have you chosen? To be accepted, to be liked? And what has that cost you? Respect, power, or simply a reputation where others feel they can walk all over you without consequences? True influence demands strength. And strength encompasses more than brute force. It entails emotional resilience and strategic control. Part 4. The Power of Image and Perception. Most people underestimate the importance of image. It's not only about who you are but what others believe you are. People follow those who project confidence, authority, and control, regardless of whether they truly hold all the answers. If you project weakness, others will treat you as weak. If you appear strong, respect naturally follows. How many times have you compromised your boundaries afraid of losing approval? How often do you hush your voice to avoid conflict, only to realize it costs you more than it gains? The lesson: control your image. Cultivate the aura of power subtly. Show strength not through arrogance, but through restraint and calculated actions. Part 5. Silence and Unpredictability. The Weapons of the Wise. In this game, words are weapons, but silence is your shield. When you speak too much, you reveal your intentions. When you stay silent, you control the narrative. Mastering when to hold back and when to act is a hallmark of the truly influential. Furthermore, predictability is a vulnerability. People manipulate those they understand. They respect those they fear because they are unpredictable. Change responses, shift strategies, leave others guessing. When your next move is uncertain, you gain a psychological edge. Part 6. Emotional Mastery and Composure. The greatest strength is emotional control. React impulsively, and you become predictable, a tremor in the system. Stay calm in chaos, and you become an unshakable force. The most influential leaders, negotiators, and strategists maintain their composure no matter what happens. They don't react with emotion, they respond with calculated coolness. This mastery over your internal state is what makes you impenetrable, because people cannot manipulate or provoke someone who remains steady, regardless of external chaos. The secret is in not reacting to provocation, in not giving others the power to shake you. When you master your emotions, you control the perception others have of you. They see strength in your silence, confidence in your calmness. That's true influence, an unbreakable center amidst chaos. Part 7. Patience and timing, the hidden art. Rushing leads to failure. Impulsiveness is the enemy of mastery. The most powerful strategists, like a hunter waiting patiently, observe, analyze, and act only when the moment is right. They understand that timing is everything. Fortune favors the patient. The world rewards those who know when to strike and when to hold back. Acting prematurely is often a mistake. Waiting for the perfect moment, even if it takes weeks or months, is what guarantees victory. The one who moves at just the right time gains control while others are still hesitating. Think of a chess game. Moving too soon or too late spells disaster. The truly wise learn to wait, to observe the environment, to adapt, and then execute with surgical precision. Patience is the quiet power behind every empire, every revolution. Part 8. Breaking the mold, being unexpected. Most people follow the script, they conform, they react, they follow the norms. But the masters, those who leave a lasting legacy, dare to rewrite the rules. They shake the system by being unpredictable, by doing what others would never expect. When everyone rushes forward, they retreat. When others play safe, they take risks. They refuse to be boxed in by conventional thinking. This unpredictability keeps others disoriented and gives you the edge. Your ability to surprise, to act outside the expected, is what keeps you ahead of the pack. The secret: don't try to outcompete by force alone. Outsmart through innovation, by weaving a new narrative, by constantly shifting your approach. Be the wild card, unstoppable because no one can anticipate your next move. Part 9. The power of rewriting the rules. The world favors those who play by the rules. Yet, the real game changers are those who dare to rewrite the rules entirely. Conformity is a trap, death by mediocrity. To stand out, you must be willing to challenge the status quo, to think differently, to act unpredictably. Historically, the greatest leaders, entrepreneurs, and thinkers didn't follow what was accepted. They redefined it. They broke the mold. They created new paradigms. They understood that the path to real influence isn't paved with agreement but with revolution. Ask yourself, are you content to follow, or are you ready to lead? Are you ready to be the one who rewrites the game, who sets the rules others are forced to follow? Part 10. Becoming an unstoppable force. When you embrace this philosophy, balancing perception, silence, emotional mastery, patience, and innovation, you transcend the average. You stop being a mere participant and become a true architect of your environment. The difference between surviving and dominating isn't just in skills or talents. It's in mindset, clarity, and action. You must understand that the most powerful aren't those with the most resources. They are those who understand how to command perception, project authority, and stay unpredictable. It's time to step out of the shadow of doubt, to shed naivety, and to realize your potential as a master strategist. The world is a game, and whoever learns to play it most intelligently, with discipline and finesse, will always come out on top. Final reflection and call to action. So, I ask you, are you ready to stop being a pawn and start being the player? Are you willing to learn the subtle arts of influence and take control of your destiny? The tools are within your reach: perception, silence, patience, unpredictability, and emotional control. If you're committed, leave in the comments, "I master the game." Share your thoughts, your intentions, your next move. And don't forget, subscribe for more insights, strategies, and wisdom to elevate your life beyond the ordinary. This is your moment. Rewrite the rules. Be the architect of your future. Stay disciplined, stay unpredictable, and dominate.